Cole's ball in. It's still loose, and it's later.
It's McAnuff, goes past a couple, into the box, get the shot off. Yes! We're at Wembley! After the ball in.
Oh, what a chance here! They've done it! Lefondre looking to get goal side of Font. Lefondre away from David. 3-1 Reading. 3 points Reading.
Hello and welcome to another massive EPR Watchalong. We must win 3 points today, and I have been joined to talk about the match today by Alex Everson. Hi, Alex.
Hello, Paul. Must win. You're right. Must win.
Absolutely, 100%. And I've also been joined by Matt Lansley. How you doing, Matt?
Afternoon, Paul. Not too bad. How are we all doing?
Not too bad at all. And yes, hi there, Taylor. Big wins are needed today. We've had some really, I'd say, bad news regarding injuries. Yadam and T-Max. What's your thoughts on that, Alex?
Not great, is it? We seem to be made of glass, our squad.
Yeah, what do you think on it, Matt? I mean, we've obviously seen Gibson and Holmes swap positions there. So how are we going to see that one pan out? We've seen Ajari and Rinamoto come back in, which is a positive, though.
Yeah, I mean, very positive going forward. You look at the front four and you're very happy with that. Seeing Ajari back in, seeing a front four of Zhao, Ajari, Elise and Meite, you're pretty much back to full strength. With Rinamoto and Laurent behind them, that's pretty much as strong as you can get up there. At the back, Gibson, he's not had too much football, to be fair. He did okay when he came in at left back. We've not really seen him at centre back though, have we? So it's just, in a game like this, in a must-win, you want to see your best players. You want to see, Morrison if he's fit there. Even Holmes at centre back. You want to see Yedon playing on right back. And given how Yedon's been so injury prone this year, we don't know how long he's going to be out for. Really, do we yet? It's very early days, but we'll just have to keep the fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, definitely. Get your score predictions in. I've got a bad feeling about today, but I'm going to try and reverse jinx it by saying that we're going to lose. So hopefully we win, because I keep on saying we're going to win. Obviously, I really hope we do. Hi, Neil. Hi to everyone who's regulars in here as well. If you're new, thanks for joining us. Hi to Terry as well, down in Australia. That is such an epic effort. I say that every week. Just saw T-Mac on the TV there, and he didn't look too bad. So I don't think, we can't really gauge much from that. He hasn't got a cast on or he's limping or anything. So that's got to be a positive, Alex, hasn't it?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what his kind of injury actually is then. If he's not, limping or got a cast, hopefully it's just like a very minor muscle pull and it's not going to affect him too much.
Yes, hopefully that will be the case. We're also going to be giving away a case of 24 lost lagers as well from Brewdog during this match. That is not relying on the result at all.
Go on our Twitter.
Lose or draw, it's going to be given away. So all you need to do is retweet this or share it on Facebook. So retweet on Twitter and put your score prediction, comment, anything in the live stream. Doesn't need to be a correct score. It can be any comment at all about anything about football. Just anything you want to chat about. Looks like we're about to kick off here at the Medeski in a moment. What is your prediction, Matt? Scoreline, quickly.
Someone's got to be positive on here. I'm going for a bounce back win. I'm gonna say 2-0. I'm quite positive for today. So with that front line, yeah, positive 2-0 win.
Alex?
2-1 Reading.
Okay, hopefully you're both right. I bet Charlie Austin scores though. I'll be amazed if he doesn't score.
Has he actually done that well since he's joined QPR? I don't actually know.
Scored during the week. I know that came back from 2-0 down against Millwall, didn't they? So, yeah, QPR is a team that there's no derby there. We're off at the Medeski anyway. Gibson's got the ball and hit it long. It's great to have Meite back in the team, though. He's been really good since we took 2 goals. And he's on the ball now. Giving it back to Elise. Oh, God, we need a quick start here, don't we, Matt?
We saw the start in the week. That was the worst possible start in the week. So I think just with the back line we've got, just start well, start quick. Everyone wants an early goal, but if we can nab a goal early and get ahead, we know what we like when we go ahead. It's not so when we go behind, but when we go ahead, we normally pick up the points. So yeah, let's just have a positive start. You'd hope for a reaction.
Hopefully, we've had a lot of possession here at the beginning of the game. We haven't had any shots or anything, but Elisa's got the ball now in the halfway line.
Is that Charlie Austin there chasing the ball down, or was that Lyndon Dykes with the like bleach blonde hair? I hope that's not Charlie Austin because he's too old for that.
I suspect it is Charlie Austin. That's the kind of gangster move that he will pull off. And he scores goals though, so I'm not going to say
do it. He can do
just
it.
outside the area here.
Yeah.
Nice positive start from Reading, to be honest.
Very positive. Very positive.
Go on, hit it. Oh,
West Ridden Moat. Good start. Very good start.
That's okay. It's a corner, isn't it? It's a decent enough start.
What's up with the back of Renamota's shirt? Why does the name not curve? It goes like it doesn't fit. Very odd.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, so
It's a bit of a problem, isn't it?
There you go.
I'm going to have the corner coming in here. Who's going to take this one? It's going to be Elise.
I'll see what you mean about the star being on the shoulder. The little Mind Charity logo.
Come on then. Let's have a better first man again.
Dreadful.
Not a great start there.
Not on set pieces for Elise.
Well, that was that ambitious from Gibson. We're not
never gonna
No, if he bangs that in, I'll be amazed.
No. It was the one interesting thing that came from the week, though. I think Elise is now. We do talk about his corners, but I think he's got the most assists from crosses now. Actually, I think it's in the top 5 divisions and the championship now. Michael Elise. Yeah,
cross into the box there. Yeah, Elise has been decent. I mean, he gets some criticism, but I think he's been brilliant considering his age as well. So much pressure on him. Come on, Josh Long. This is a much better start so far.
Very, very positive start.
Yeah.
Another corner.
Yeah. Rob Dickey clearing that one out well, kind of hitting him out for a corner there. Ponovich knows his action. He's getting his proper jacket off. He's like, no, I'm ready now. I'm in game mode. It's probably been there for quite a few hours, actually. Going to be a corner now. Elise is going to ping this one, I would expect. Was he going to play it short to Ajaria in the box? He does play it short to Ajaria.
One more.
Chance.
Come on.
Gibson with one of the weakest shots I've ever seen.
He's not going to apply his trade at striker anytime soon, is he?
No, that is not team at levels. I think we might have seen a better shot there. It's not his corner though. It was different, but yeah, I can see why they're quite comfortable leaving Gibson if that's what he's going to dish up.
Yeah, just nice to see a positive start because so many times this season we've seen.
Yeah, QPR having possession now for probably the first time in a match here in our half.
QPR playing
always useful information, Colin. Thank you. We obviously aren't quite Sky Sports. We don't have a reporter at every ground, so.
It's good to know. And don't forget, you can win that Lost Lager if you retweet your tweet, this tweet, the live stream tweet on Twitter or share it on Facebook, and just take any comment in the live stream. If you make comments off the Twitter tweet or Facebook, they won't be counted. You have to do them in the live stream. These are the rules. So that is a throw in to Reading on the right hand side. QPR haven't really got going in this game at all. We haven't been spectacular, but much better than the game during the week, which that was
I mean, I don't know how much that really says, right?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't.
I was going to say we're already 1-0 down in the week by this point, so
yeah. That's got to be Charlie Austin. That's a good pass by him. Nice interception there by Gibson. Strong play. Yeah, could easily
got the ball quite early as well. He's had a couple of turns on the ball so far. Nicely after his injury.
Ben, I don't think you can actually buy iFollow for a whole season. In all honesty, you have to buy the game.
Yeah, you can do it abroad, but not in the UK.
Yeah, if you live abroad, I think it's like £150 or whatever the equivalent is, wherever you are, to buy it for the season. But in the UK, you've had to buy it match by match.
At the moment, QPR got possession of the ball. They're in their own half. It's all pretty comfortable for them. I'm nervous about this game. I really am.
I hate playing QPR. We always play badly against QPR, don't we?
Yeah, but we do get some wins against them as well. But I don't know how many we've had against them in the Medeski recently. I can't remember.
The Boxing Day one. Boxing Day one.
Yeah, Boxing Day.
Year.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
The one that stands out for me against QPR at home is the Ali Al Habsi fumble from a corner in like the 90th minute.
Oh God, yeah.
Sorry to bring the mood down quite so early.
Yeah. The Elise one was brilliant this season, the last second one. That's what I'd rather remember. But QPR, they're kind of coming forward, but we're covering them though at the moment with a decent amount of pressing in midfield. I'm so glad that we got Rinamoto and Lauren back together. I think hopefully that'll make a big difference, Matt.
It's a massive difference, massive difference having them. I mean, T-Mac did a good job in midfield, but I mean, you talk of midfield pairings, those two, they're up there with the best in the league, let's be honest. So it's such a big boost, both the energy, the strength, the desire, their reading of the game as well. The reading of both their games is brilliant. Intercepting balls as QPR bring it forwards, Holmes slices it away. Got it again on
the is the ball that Holmes is
he struggles
most
with.
Likely to be caught on is the diagonal ball across, and he gets caught out on that one, doesn't he?
He needs a bit more awareness, really.
But hopefully we see it today.
Yeah,
it's good defending there.
Cutting it out as Ovie now brings it out on the left.
It's funny, Michael, how QPR have got quite so many like Reading connections, I guess, isn't it? Rob Dickey and Austin.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Come on, yeah. It's just miscontrolled it. Still got it though into the. It's blocked.
No.
That's
Great
a fantastic ball. Brilliant ball over.
Richards.
I think it was Richards. Yeah, actually, it's. Come on. Come on, Zhao.
Oh, blocked.
Oh, it's blocked. Oh, it's just held it up.
That's unfortunate. Great tackle, Jara.
Oh, come on. Come on, Jara.
We're playing.
There's really a lot of intent today.
Very, very positive.
Very positive. Oh, such a stupid foul. Such a stupid foul.
I don't think Jao could have done much more there. He's got the shot away.
Yeah. He's put it onto his favourite foot, hasn't he? And he's just had it blocked.
But he did have time to do that, though. It wasn't like he should have shot desperately before. I feel that's more good defending in the end than actually a miss. But if we're creating chances, we had the opportunity for Mate just before as well.
But very positive.
I agree, Fons. Today you've got to put that game from midweek behind us. And if you get a win today, 5 points clear of Bournemouth, right? And they lost today 3-0, even if it was the FA Cup.
They look dire. I don't know if you watched much of the FA Cup. They look so poor. I know it's against Premier League opposition, but they did not look good.
No. Afternoon there, mate. I don't know what your actual name is, but afternoon. Yeah. Are you paying full attention?
I was paying full attention in midweek. My stream died.
Did enjoy that video. It's so easily happen though. It can happen to me at any point here because it
was the worst timing for my stream died. We got a corner and we scored. I couldn't believe it. I missed the only positive moment of midweek.
It probably was.
That's a really good turn from Zhao. Very good turn. If the QPR player doesn't manage to throw himself in front of that, it's going to definitely hit the target as a minimum.
What a cracking tackle it was from Ijari just after that as well. Then, so
Michael's right. Where were we in the last game against Birmingham with this?
Well, let's wait and see. We're still going to get through this corner here, haven't we? So,
not bad corner,
beautifully, didn't
Lovely
they?
little corner routine.
Yeah, that was
nothing. But I think it is the one frustrating thing about the team at the moment, isn't it? Just the fact that there's been certain games that it seems to be against 4-4-2, just gritty, almost like English playing
basic
teams.
football.
Well, yeah, basic football, primitive football. You know, we just can't seem to.
Ooh.
That's
He's
not quite sure enough for Jow to get onto, but it's good.
Ajari's played fantastic.
He is
so good. It's got to be a foul. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no lack of he's given it, isn't he? Basically.
It's good to see.
if you are watching the stream from home, I presume everybody is. Where are you watching from today, people? Get your comments in, and hopefully, as Hitchy says here, you know, we'll give away a case of Brewdog at the end of the game to someone who's commented in the stream today, as long as you've retweeted our tweet or shared on Facebook.
It's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. And I'm all here for people who just want to come in and say, comment for Brewdog. I understand. I've no judgment on you at all.
Free beer is free beer, am I right?
Yeah, free beer. I totally respect that. Yeah. Oh, yes. The Mayor of Field is in the building. That is what Eric calls him. Then we all know Eric is the man, the Viking, soon on his way to Singapore. But game's hit a bit of a lull here for Reading at the moment. They're not playing poorly, but QPR come back into a little bit.
That's not what they need to be doing when with showing the intent with Wesson.
I'm intrigued by Neil, who seems to have not been in Stevenage ever when he's joined us.
Maybe there is a place
to find out where St Evenage is.
Afternoon 106. The cricket, yeah, I'd avoid the cricket. I'd say probably the cricket today because I think we're going to get absolutely twatted. So we'll see. Yeah, he could be. Unfortunately, the Irish chair has a tendency to make QPR fans stand up, doesn't he?
Hey. Someone's coming with a nice chair pun. Always on the edge of your seat, aren't you, watching him?
That's
away, Reading. There we go.
QPR definitely pushing it more now. That was edgy defensively, to say the best, wasn't it?
I think Rinomota almost put it on a plate for one of the QPR players. He just stopped it dead in the 6-yard box, and it nearly pounced upon.
That is a quality drink as well. Big fan of that, Brian. Can you really go wrong with Brewdog? This is a question I would ask all of you. We've asked.
I'm not a massive fan of the original Punk.
Oh, okay. I quite like the Punk. QPR coming forward into the
well cut out there by Gibson, though.
Yeah, it was. He started okay. We're not going to criticise his shooting too much because that's not really what he's in the team for.
Only slightly less than Reading.
I like that.
The love is there. Paul unfairly said loves Brewdog more than Reading sometimes, but it depends on what day of the week it is and what time.
Yeah. Oh, that's a foul on the base. Yeah.
Not a very cheap free kick that he can just win. He must be one of the, if not the most fouled player in the championship, surely, Elise.
I have to say, I had no idea they even offer Punk IPA on planes. No, I didn't have a
really. Yeah. I've had. They used to do a special one for Brewdog for BA flights. Can't remember what it was called now, but yeah, ball's coming forward.
Great header, mate.
We've missed that header. That header is such a factor in our game.
The header and just the physical presence that he's got up there. It's just another way out for us. You know, we don't just.
Yeah, it is possession since then. Otherwise, we could have easily have lost that ball. Yeah. Just need to get ourselves back up to the other end of the pitch. QPR starting to press us back here. Ball's out for a throw from Raphael. Kick, which is that's fine.
I mean, it wasn't the best kick out.
It wasn't the best, but it didn't go to a QPR player.
But it went out.
I think he probably kicked out knowing it was going to go out, though. I don't think he was trying to. He's slightly dangerous keeping the ball in play there, isn't it? If it goes central, you can see it
very well. Then so did Lawrence. Yak's not going to get onto that. No. So unfortunate he fell over when he would have been clean through. Yeah, clean through on goal. I think. I don't think the defender would have caught him. Not many players can catch Yak when he's full steam, though, can they?
Not really, because he's so strong. I don't think it's just he's not slow, but he's not lightning or anything, is he? But he's strong, so he can knock a player off.
When he gets going, he's quick.
Yeah.
When he's going, he's very quick.
QPR keeping possession here in their own half. I gotta say that game on Tuesday, that was a nasty Wednesday. That was a nasty one. That was nasty. And what we don't want is other teams around us winning today.
I mean, let's be honest though. I mean, it was Birmingham. They had what was it? The worst home record in the league, conceded the most in the league. We had the joint least amount of losses away in the league. They had a new manager for less than 24 hours. It was a guaranteed win for them.
It was a classic.
It was guaranteed.
It was very Reading, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, with hindsight, we all should have known that it was coming. If we all knew that, we'd all be bloody millionaires off the bookies, wouldn't we? But sadly, they wouldn't take their bet, would they? Because they'd just lock you out.
Talking of bookies, how did everybody get on at Cheltenham this week? Did anybody pick any winners?
Nope.
No.
Oh, Rachel Blackmore was the only winner, wasn't she?
I think she won every single race, basically.
She almost did. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Incredible.
No. We were doing the £10 money backs, and we all got our money back, and sadly nothing extra. So
well, I can take that. QPR.
What's the referee signaling for there? Was he signaling for a free kick?
I wasn't sure what he was doing, the ref there.
Very odd.
What was he pointing at? It's that bit there, grass there. That's nice, that bit. You need to look at it, yeah?
I mean, the grass does look surprisingly nice this season. Maybe it's just because we watch it on TV, but it looks better than it's looked at points in the past few years, doesn't it?
I think they've spent a fair amount of money on it. Yeah.
It was the over the Christmas period. It looked it was getting pretty chopped up. I mean, the amount of games they played then over Christmas was crazy. But
I'm not sure they would have spent possibly as much if we weren't going for promotion. So QPR cross into the
easy
box.
take, yes, good take, Raphael. I guess there's no London Irish there this season.
Isn't it? Surely
that's not foul. That's got to be a yellow card for Charlie. That's got to be a yellow for
He's such an ass, isn't he? Come on, that is a yellow card.
Just pulls his shirt. Yanks him down.
Referee just going to completely ignore it. Don't worry, ref. Just let him get away with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anywhere else on the pitch and to anyone else on the pitch, and that's a yellow card.
I'm just amazed.
I don't understand what he's complaining about.
I'm just amazed when I follow, because normally they'd be showing something else completely from another game or something. You just don't know.
I'm not quite sure I'm not quite sure what he's talking to Raphael for. Like, don't catch the ball. Don't try and get the ball out of the penalty area. Like,
maybe he's a bit frustrated with no VAR in the Championship. His famous rant, his famous post-match rant in the Premier League.
Championship manager Dave, you're showing your age there because it hasn't been Championship manager since about 2003.
It's football manager, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So my longest football manager save was my final year of university. Me and my flatmate played, and I think we got to about 2040 or something like that, playing on the same game. I took Southampton to second in the Premier League, which was nice.
Is that ever
How many hours did you accumulate doing that? That's crazy.
Too many, apparently.
I've got to say, that was a poor bit of control there from Lucas Jaldo as well. He's got to keep that ball in so it doesn't go for a throw. Come on. Need a bit more energy here from Reading. I hope we haven't burst our kind of like...
I'm okay with it so far, in all honesty. Like, I think this is just reminiscent of like watching Reading play QPR here for the first 15 minutes. They've kind of just settled themselves into the game a bit now after 15 minutes, whereas we've started on top. I don't think it's a case that we've kind of dropped off at all.
Yeah, no, yeah, you could be right, yeah.
There certainly seems a lot more pace in our attacking play when we come forward, which is good.
Definitely onside.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember this one now. Oh, Daley Thompson. Wow.
Oh, lovely pass.
Oh, Yaku Mate.
Such a nice pass from Gibson as well.
He's got to control that.
He couldn't have put it to him nicer, to be fair. He needs to take that down, Yak.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pass at all. It's straight to him. Thing is, Mate will do that.
That aired of complacency, didn't it? The way he just put his foot on it.
Ajari's done so well. Ajari's been brilliant so far.
I tell you something, Yakumete can do that, and then in 5 minutes he could score an overhead kick. You just don't know, do you? It could happen quite easily.
You got to take the rough with the green with him. That's a lovely crossfield.
Support pass. Oh, what happened there? I thought that was going to fall to Zhao.
Oh, it's deflected behind. It must be deflected behind.
Go to him. This is the replay.
It looks like it's right in front of him.
Yes, what I thought.
Yeah.
It's bounced literally on his foot, essentially.
He couldn't get to it, could he? No.
Well, the QPR player slightly nicks it in front of him, and then the player at the back post nods it away. Bloody
I mean, we can't not talk, by the way, about Ajaria.
Here comes a corner from Elise. Oh. It's a free header, decent corner there from Elise, but yeah, header was just into a crowd of players, basically. Raphael's with the ball, right back, no pressure on him. He's going to kick this long, obviously. Probably to, I thought he was going to go to Mate.
He was all over him. Yeah. Free kick for Zhao. Rob Dickey trying to prove a point on his return to the Medeski.
You have to say, by the way, if we had an Ajaria playing like this every week, he wouldn't be going to
He's made another
incredible first 20, like really, really impressive first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a poor touch there from Tom Holmes. It gives the QPR player, puts out for a throw.
Almost just shows how much we've missed him in the last few weeks. So Ajaria
is a good player.
Definitely
just got to keep patience with him. He's one of those players who's going to have a season when he's going to be outstanding. You just got to get it all to click into place.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's unlucky.
I'm happy with him playing passes like that all the time.
Absolutely.
Just keep on trying, and you get one right. He's done it before. He's not unknown for it. So
he's done it multiple times. To be fair,
yeah. Only one goal in the championship so far.
Did he do it for Puskas at QPR when he played it through?
Yeah, that was last season.
No.
But he set, I think it was Mate, he set through at QPR with a very similar pass earlier this season.
Come on.
Oh, that's a bad touch from
Rinomoto. Again from Rinomoto. It's a foul, but
Elise did very well originally to hold the defender off and release Rinomoto, to be fair there. So
definitely. Do you remember, though, that you can win the Los Lago? Doesn't matter what the score is. All you have to do is retweet this and share on Facebook or Twitter. It is a quality drink, I can assure you. Just put a comment in our live stream via any of the workplaces that you're watching from, and you'll be entered into it.
Come on.
Pass that is.
Come on, Elise.
He's never on for a shot. He had to play.
He's just kind of turned the wrong way there, hasn't he? Yeah. That's a lovely pass from Ajaria again.
Yeah.
He's
getting some lovely balls in the box here.
Absolutely brilliant start from Ajaria here in this game.
Been a brilliant start from the whole team, I think, to be fair. It's been
it's 7 out of 10. We've played very well up until the 18-yard box, and then haven't actually created a shot yet. We've had one shot, from Rinomoto.
No, we had the chance for Zhao.
We've had more than that.
Zhao's wasn't really a chance, was it? Oh, no, he had the block chance. That's a good one.
6 shots so far, according to BBC Sport.
As many as 6, wow.
No, we look sharper on the ball, which is... it's another one. Yes, too far, but it's the right idea. Just keep going, Obi. You'll get it. You will get it right.
I mean, but we've just limited QPR to nothing so far. QPR, they just can't get into the game at the moment. So it's just been totally dominated by Reading so far.
They had one chance when Rinomoto had a poor touch in our penalty area, and that was it. When they didn't actually get a chance, but it could have come, couldn't it?
Oh, could have come, yeah. But
but we got a score though. It's all well and good. It's like I mean, I guess it's better than the Birmingham game, definitely, when we had.
Oh, it's not rare. No. It's frustrating that Zhao was away.
Yeah, do remember, if you're a Reading fan, have a listen to the new podcast, Terrace Memoirs by Dave. It's worth listening to. It's with Jamie Butler, with Person Sandwichman, and he's talking about his time supporting Reading over a whole host of topics. I think the Balkans comes up as well. I have listened to some of it so far, and
I greatly enjoyed the pheasant story.
Yeah, I haven't heard the pheasant story. Oh, yes, I have heard the pheasant story. Yes. Yeah, definitely give it a listen. It's a cross into.
Oh my God, he should have done better there.
Charlie Austin slices it across the face of goal.
There, hasn't he? It's Charlie Austin. I mean, I can't believe he hasn't scored there. That was a great chance.
6 yards out to the left of the, right on the edge of the 6 yard box on the left, and just.
It's just on iFollow. It's nowhere else.
Rob Holmes. Actually, Tom Holmes.
I think the difference between this and Wednesday is that A, we've got players back like Rinomota and Ajaria, but B, QPR are not pressing as high up the field.
No, that is a big difference. There's not as much any issue from them as they. Yeah, I agree.
We're pressing them so high at the moment. Ajaria again.
But
you had Yak, Elise, and Mate pretty much man marking the back three there and just completely pressing them, smothered them, keeper punted it long. We've got it back again. So very good pressing again.
We need a goal here, QPR. I can't see us not.
Gibson, come on,
get rid.
Put it away.
Just trapped under his feet.
A horrible pass there as well. Oh dear, his mind was all over the place there, wasn't it?
He's just trying to do too much there, Gibson.
His feet got completely tangled up, didn't they? I mean, you've got to be slightly. He's across into the box.
Fuck hell! Someone's got to deal with that.
Yes, do not look convincing on crosses all of a sudden, do we? And not just this game. It's fine. It's out for a goal kick. But yeah,
it's just a worry with the team the way it's set up today. I guess with the defense, with someone like Gibson in there, it's not a. I mean, even we're talking about a McIntyre and Holmes as almost like a steady head in that defense, but you put Gibson in there, and it just feels inexperienced now.
Yeah,
it does. But I don't think Gibson's played badly today. I don't really think he's had any. He's not really, to be honest. When he's been in the team, I don't think he's had any bad games this season. It's just that he's found himself. I think he's found himself at the bottom of the pecking order because he got himself injured, I think, at some point, and then when he's come back after McIntyre and Holmes have both come into the side and played very well, and it's going to be very difficult for him to kind of push himself back into the team, I think, after that.
He did have the comedy moment when he ran into the post, though, didn't he? In the 3-0 though.
He scored an own goal then as well, didn't he?
Okay, he's had one bad game.
I don't think he was. Well, I mean, it is really hard for him. He hasn't played a match for ages, so it is a tough one to come into. I think it's hard to criticise him too much. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit better with his feet there, because that scenario QPR will be pressure. Okay, come on, Josh. That's it.
So well there, Ajaria again picking it up.
Yeah.
Can't really
They really worked out the best.
Lawrence,
So now we got it back again, though. So
that's a fantastic tackle by Josh Lawrence. That's the type of tackle. That's the type of tackle that if you saw it as a kid, your football coach would go, "That's how you tackle on the field."
Yeah. Yeah, but it's poor touches when we've had the ball. Multiple players now. It's not just one of them. Elisa's done it. Rinomoto's done it. Mate, I don't think it's the pitch. It didn't look like the pitch at all. I mean, the pitch looks fine, but who knows what it's like to actually play on. Come on, Ovi. Elise hasn't started that well so far, but he can come good. Come on, Rennie, give him the ball. Give it to you.
I disagree with that. I think Elise
has been
pretty good so far, I'd say.
Fair enough.
He's not done a huge amount wrong.
Go on, that's the pass. No, I thought he needed more angle on it. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to be the right pass.
Ajaria just looks like a man possessed so far today.
I don't know he's with the eye follow angle. It kills me. Something
it's
about
just the TV angle. It's just standard. Yeah. It's just watching games on TV. Oh, what a header from Moore that is.
So I like that though. You don't get anything from it, but it's saying I'm going to win the ball, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. dolphin diving into the
I
ball.
think this is a little harsh on Zhao to say he's non-existent.
Yeah.
He did have a shot blocked early on.
I think he's been all right. Yeah.
He's had a chance which has kind of bounced up in front of him. And he's just never got a hope of getting there. I think he's been okay.
Yak does look a little bit. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this. Yeah, but yeah. Oh,
there's a few loose passes all over the pitch we've so nearly got onto from QPR. Very much.
We're not actually going anywhere at the moment, are we?
Nicely done by Jari again.
How many times have you already this game? I know we've spoken about it so much already, but he is. I can't remember a game where he's played like this before. Ovi, he just looks absolutely. He literally looks like Ovi on steroids right now. What he's done so far. I know it means nothing at 0-0, but especially when whacking the ball out of play like that when you're trying to play a crossfield ball.
106. That is what makes the game beautiful. Is that we all have our own opinions. I think if you wanted him to have more than one shot every half an hour, he's going to end up with 5-6 chances a game, and it's like, Ejaria.
Oh my word!
Our referee, he's all over Ejaria every time he touches the ball.
You have to say the throw out from Raphael to Ejaria there was absolutely fantastic as well. Brilliant vision there from Raphael to get out to Bovey. But
hang on. I've got myself a klaxon. Matt Lansley giving praise to Raphael.
I'm not harsh with him. I'm just realistic. He did something well, I'll praise him. If he does something badly, I'll criticize him.
But Ovie has been really, really good. He hasn't got every single pass right, but then that's because he's trying to play passes that are going to set up goals quite often. And
so much is going through him today as well. Like the amount of touches he's had already has been
taking the pressure off Elise, though, isn't it?
No,
he's not going to get that one.
How shit, by the way, does the QPR kit look with their ironed-on sponsor?
Oh yeah, it looks very. It looks very under 10s, under 10 football kit, doesn't it?
It's the type of kit that looks like it's like we've got a new sponsor and we've got to get them before the game. Another good tackle, right?
I presume they've just gone back to. The Klein Prince Foundation sponsor. I'm guessing.
No, it looks like I don't know what it is, but it's like a crown of some kind.
Oh, fair enough.
I think Lucas Jow always looks like that, Jamie. I think he's done okay so far. But, yeah, definitely Jow had a chance when he could have scored.
And Ridamota's chance very, very early on as well was a good shot.
Corner for a QPR here.
Just screwed wide.
We
had 2 or 3 chances. We definitely had the better of the chances, I would say.
The Charlie Austin one.
Their Charlie Austin chance was a decent chance, though, as well.
Should score, shouldn't he?
He should at least hit the target as a minimum.
Yeah. But it's a goal kick to us. It's now 34-25 in. Let's hope. Okay, get rid of this, Raphael. Oh, Jesus Christ. When we start playing it around in our own penalty area with Raphael, that is when I start to worry.
Send shivers down the spine.
I think.
Done well, though. They've done well. They've got it out nicely. Yeah, and Lawrence played a.
Come on.
It's not a.
Just
what more can Yak do then?
Contact with him, though, Yak. If you don't make contact, you can't give it. Well, he might, but
they're both big. They're both strong. That's just shoulder to shoulder. That's not a foul. Well, there's fouls like that are so one way in modern day football.
Here's a chance. QPR again building, coming down the left hand side. It's not been dull though, has it? Even if you just
not. It's certainly been worse games that we've watched so far this season.
Well, that's a risky move there from Elise, but
that was, wasn't it?
We're getting out very, very quickly. When the
Very
ball's leaving our final third, we are breaking at speed.
Yeah.
Like the ball went up to Zhao then, and by the time it landed, by the time it landed with Zhao, there was 3 players at the halfway line.
What I'm noticing though, Zhao isn't holding that ball up though. At the start of the season, the first 3 or 4 months, he was holding that ball, and he's not. I know he can't do it every single time, but he's not doing that as much.
I think it's fair to say though. I think Paunovic after Wednesday, I think in some of the interviews he sounded like, I think, more annoyed than we'd ever heard him. I think it's fair to say that a lot of rockets may have been shoved up quite a few players, whereas in the week after that performance, because it just looks like a different team. It really does.
We do look better, but we still haven't scored.
Haven't scored. It's still 0-0, so it means nothing.
Yeah,
it's a lot more encouraging.
Better, but some of that's down to the fact that QPR.
I mean, today, it's one of those days really when no one's going to care how we play if we don't get the result.
No.
Yeah, very true. That's a lovely ball from Mate. Out to Ajari on the left
push
now again.
Push into the box, Reading.
Come on, Ovi. He's going to cut.
Still got it.
Still want it back. Come on, Ovi. Come on! Oh, Elise!
Oh, Elise!
You can't. Oh, that is shocking.
That's such a poor finish.
That is an abysmal finish.
He's got that ball exactly where he wanted. Surely, Elise. I mean, you couldn't ask for a more perfect pass there, could you?
It's literally, 8 yards out or 12 yards out on the penalty spot.
Because we actually know straight away.
Yeah. Just leaning back, gets under it, and it's.
Somebody doesn't even make any attempt to move for it because doesn't need to.
Yeah. It's another brilliant piece of play by Ovi on the left, though.
Barnsley are losing.
Oh, Gibson, you should have played it to Raphael.
That's okay. Don't take risks. If he's not sure, don't take risks.
True.
I'm not bothered by Wednesday, Dave. So unless they're beating Barnsley. I don't even know if Barnsley are playing today. Are they playing?
Barnsley are playing Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Wednesday. We caught that up. Absolutely no doubt on that. They are absolutely atrocious. Their record when they take the lead is shocking. So I wouldn't hold too much faith in Barnsley not turning that one around.
We can hope, though.
It's a long throw for QPR into the box. That was not a bad flick on, but none of their players are near, thankfully.
I'm still very old. That's a terrible header.
That was a dreadful header back, wasn't it? Not quite bad.
That was such a bad chance. It was such a wasted chance there from Elise. That's really frustrating.
Yeah, that was really poor. I mean, to not even get it on target or even close.
All you've got to do is put your knee over the ball, and that's going in. It's 1-0.
Yeah. I think this is another player who's going to always get that put against him, saying he looks kind of casual. When I think it's just the way he is. I don't think he is casual. You saw his reaction straight away after he'd done it. He was like, "What? What the fuck have I done there?" So it's just the way he is his persona. He's not going to change. He definitely cares. I don't think that's the case. That he doesn't care at all.
Chelsea not had much luck when the ball's got to him, has he? So far, he's been closed down incredibly quickly.
Yes, yeah, which
gets to him.
We'll see why.
Oh, that's lovely again. Elise now released down on the left by Ovi.
Could have given it to
Come on, Ovi. Come on, Ovi, into the box.
You might as well shoot Ovi from there because
just overran it.
He got a ball back, but no Reading player was near it. It's quite comfortable in the end. But he has been, he needs to be drug tested because outrageously.
I don't think. If you're not watching the game, you might be thinking that we're focusing on Ajara or talking about him up. We aren't. He has been absolutely sensational so far.
He has been really, really good, yeah. And it's been effective. It hasn't been mixed. I mean, he often gets criticised for slowing the game down when he should carry on and give it a bit quicker.
He's been very direct so far. Very direct.
Which I think is what we've been crying out from him for so long, isn't it? Just to, like say, be direct, not slow the game up.
He's doing everything to give us a goal. He don't need to do much more. It's just
creating. He's creating so much. So
you need to get Yak in the game as well.
Yeah,
He's not really done much in the last. Well, not done much. He hasn't had the ball much in the last 5 or so minutes, has he at all?
Him and Zhao, I think, because Zhao's struggling a little bit this game, I think. So
yeah, it's not.
But at least I think has been good. Bar his one miss. Rinomota and Laurent very good in the midfield again.
Yeah, I'd love to
again.
Back, thankfully. I thought he was going to pass.
Jara's played it up to Richards. Richards with the ball into the box, headed away.
Yeah, we have been the better team. There's no doubt on that. But QPR did have a golden chance. Come on, Gibson. You got
brilliant defending from Gibson. That's brilliant from Gibson.
Yeah.
Great defending.
Had to win that ball. Did it
Absolutely.
cleanly. No free kick. Not even. Oh.
It was just so.
He's
kept
playing
in
a different game.
I couldn't quite get it. If he'd have got that ball to Yak.
Amazing pass as well. Almost.
I mean, what is he trying to prove today, Ovi? This is.
Yeah, he's been playing real fast today, hasn't he? I don't think there can be any criticism so far. He's trying difficult passes and they don't always come off, but you want to see that. It has been a good game. I've enjoyed it so far because we're playing quite well and QPR haven't had many shots. So that's probably a big factor. But I'm going to enjoy it even more if we can get a goal because we're not that far away from half time now.
Yeah, the first half's actually gone very quickly, hasn't it? 42 minutes in. Only a couple of minutes now left. So,
yeah, it is.
Would it be the perfect time to score? I know you say every single game scoring before half time, but get a goal now and that's lovely charging down.
Doesn't quite
like that.
Doesn't quite fall there for the scenario.
No, it's good though. It's what you want to see, isn't it?
If we were at the stadium today, fans would be on their feet applauding at this so far. You'd probably say
they'll be frustrated, I reckon.
Oh,
yeah,
a bit frustrated. Yeah, frustrated at 0-0, but you cannot fault the effort of the players today. They're chasing, they're charging down, and
no, the only thing they haven't got is the goal. But apart from that, they've been really good.
I
don't
or
think
a shot on target, yeah.
Sorry,
or a shot on target, yeah.
That's true, actually. To be fair,
yeah, but it's not down to quality of chances, though, is it? What worried me?
Right back.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Christ, what a pass, though. You can tell he was
in
out.
Central midfield. Zhao's come deep here.
Oh, that's lovely. Come on. Oh, come on.
Oh,
it's just run away.
Close. It's a free kick as well, isn't it?
Everything's just half a yard at the moment. It's just half a yard off in the crucial moment.
No, yeah, you're right. It probably is half a yard off, yeah. But I just hope we can replicate this in the second half. It's not going to be a one-half performance because when we play like this quite often, we're completely dead.
No.
Oh, it's great again. The pressure's been brilliant from the team so far.
Come on, Yak. Chance for QPR to break here.
3-on-3.
Played it too wide. Going to just keep it in, but that gives us time to get back and set at least.
Yeah, we're a bit more set now. Yeah. Didn't really. I mean, they did counter.
Oh, Holmes. That is dreadful.
Oh,
what are you doing?
He's got caught out on that pass that we mentioned earlier. We can all know he gets caught out there. Yeah,
that is shocking from Holmes.
That's 44 minutes down the drain, isn't it?
That is dreadful. What is he even?
Oh dear.
That is criminal from Holmes.
I mean, he's been caught out with no help there as well, which is part of the issue.
He's got to do better there though, because he's just standing and just doing nothing. What is he doing there?
Yeah, he's just
standing there like a lost lamb. It's dreadful. I just don't understand what he thinks he's doing there.
No.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't affect the player passing it. He doesn't affect the run, and he doesn't help out any of his teammates. All he's done is taken himself out of the game.
Yeah, well, QPR obviously now winning. Dyke's first goal in 22 games. That was so poor. We've actually been played pretty well. And defensively, we're just giving away poor goals now. And if you keep on doing that, you're going to have major problems. And I don't know. Oh dear.
Well, we were talking about that being the perfect time for us to get a goal. But
yeah, and QPR have done it, and now they've got an opportunity to get another one now coming down the left-hand side. Oh no. Tom Holmes doing defending there that he should have done a minute ago, covering the man. Yeah.
And that's half time. Wow.
So,
well,
yeah, that is not
what
ideal.
A difference a minute makes.
Well, 1-0 then to QPR at half time. You got to say that we look like a better team, but if you defend like that, that is what can happen. Dyke's taking the goal just in the dying seconds there of the first half. Sum that up then, Alex. That was actually, let's go to Matt. Matt, what do you think of that one?
What, the half as a whole? Or
no, just how do you feel right now about that? Because that is an absolute shitter, isn't it?
I mean, just deflated because, like, I actually think it was probably one of our better, or probably one of the top 3 performances in the first half that we've given. It was a very, very positive first half. I think it just had everything apart. Well, I mean, we didn't hit the target, which I guess you could probably say, is not great. But I mean, everything else about the performance was very, very good. But I mean, I just do not understand what Tom Holmes is doing there. It's absolutely shocking defending.
Yeah, it
absolutely shocking.
It's just so deflating when you have that moment when we've actually played quite well.
Absolutely.
Matt kind of sums it up. It's like what a difference 1 minute makes, because if we'd gone in there at half time and it was 0-0, then I wouldn't have had that many complaints. 1-0 down, and all of a sudden it looks like it's a terrible half of football. Really, you haven't actually created any chances on target. You haven't scored, and for all the good you've done, you find yourself behind.
Yeah, and with our record of coming back from conceding first, it does not fill me with hope in any way at all. I'm not sure. Yeah, interesting one. This Holmes off, Estevez on. Yeah, he does offer absolutely nothing going forward, but I don't think either of them can really defend as well. So maybe Estevez.
I don't think Holmes has been that good all first half though either. No. To be fair, I think he's probably been one of the poorest on the pitch. I think he's been caught out not multiple, but a few times on crossfield balls. That goal is just criminal from him. It's just 101 defending that he's just completely just not done. And he's just taken himself completely out of the game and let QPR have a free run down the left there, essentially, because his positioning is so out. He's nowhere.
What was going on there with that defending is just really, basic, and you got to say really crap, basically, isn't it? The situation right now. Barnsley are losing, which is obviously a positive. But Sheffield Wednesday are the masters of cocking up that situation. Yeah, this is also true. You can't completely blame Mahomes if Lucas João or
Lucas João scores,
Elise had actually scored their chance.
It's 1-0 and the game's completely different, isn't it? Like it's very easy to blame your defenders when you've conceded, but we've had 8 shots and not hit the target. That's nowhere near good enough.
Yeah.
I do agree with Jamie. It's very easy to feel kind of hard done by. We have played relatively well. I think, we've played relatively well basically up until the final ball and the final shot, and then we've, just not done what we needed to do. But I think if you have 8 shots and you don't hit the target, it doesn't matter what you do defensively because you're never going to pick up more than 1 point, are you?
Yeah, no, that's a very fair point. Very, very fair point. Yeah.
This is what I was trying to point out for the goal. It's easy to blame Holmes there, but he's basically trying to cut 2 players off. And as you say, Matt, I do agree. It's very easy to say you've got to either go to the ball or follow the man. but I can't remember which players it was, but I know Elise is definitely there, and there's 2 other players there as well, and they just stood there, and they've missed the guy running over past the overlap. And I can see why Holmes is caught in 2 minds, because he's either got to go to the ball, yes, or he's got to follow the overlap. But if he follows the ball, if he follows the overlap, he loses the ball, and he gives the player a free run into the area. He goes.
But in that situation, you've got to try and affect the game in one of 2 ways, and he doesn't need that apart from just lets the player go.
I agree, but there's 3 other players there who aren't doing anything. It's easy to blame.
But
there's 3 other players there who've just sat there or who are stood within 3 or 4 yards of the ball and have just done nothing to trap the overlap as well.
This is a major concern. There is when exactly the same against Birmingham. We had all the possession in the second half, then had absolutely no shots, and we've done the same again today. It's all well and good having all this possession, but if the players aren't,
we've not even had that much. We've not even had that much possession. I don't even think we're ahead in the possession stats.
Possession is possession percentage, whatever. What I'm saying is opportunities around the box we've had more of, and Elise shoots well over the bar. Zhao gets charged down. Mate would have been through on goal if he hadn't miscontrolled it. All these opportunities. I don't know. All these things about Plan B, Lee. That's the kind of thing I've been hearing for about 15 years from different fans from all clubs. It's so basic. But
what everyone says when you go down, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You don't need a Plan B if those players score a goal. So that's all you need, isn't it? You just need to be better at Plan A. This is what all the greatest managers in the world will say. Pep Guardiola's not going to suddenly decide to play a different style of football when he's losing. He's going to stick to it because he's very good at it. But
I agree with this. Keep giving the ball to Ajaria, and we'll
totally.
Ajari's been the brightest spot by miles.
Yeah. Yeah,
the game is not out of reach. We're not we aren't 3-0 down. So I'm not going to completely write us off, but we've got to come out starting the second half the same way we did the first half and create chances again.
Yeah.
But how's that going to affect us mentally, though? That's the problem, because we all know we're crap when we go behind.
But I think this is now a big test for Paunovic, because he needs to, yes, we have historically been, under him, we've not been great from coming from behind, but we need a result today. It's, as he would say, a loss is non-negotiable today. They need somehow, he needs to motivate them to get a point.
No, you're right. But I mean, the problem is, I hope he doesn't make a kamikaze substitutions at half time, because
I don't think he will.
Towards the world of Jose Gomez slightly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's very easy to be like, we'll make 2 subs at half time, bring Estevez on and bring on Puskás as well. But in reality, if Elise, as we've said already at half time here, if Elise scores his chance, that we're 1-0 up and the game's completely different. I think it'd be very irresponsible to do that anyway, because it's not like we've completely not been in the game. We've created chances. We like you pointed out, the chances that we have fashioned and created. I don't think there's an issue on that side of things. And Paunovic is never really one to make early substitutions anyway, is he? So I don't think he would anyway.
No, just remember that you can win a free crack of lost lager, win, lose or draw here today. So you could either be commiserating with it at some point in the future, or you could be celebrating the fact that we actually came back from going behind in a game, which would be a bit of a minor miracle. Who would you take off, though, Jamie, to get Puskás on? And I do agree with the earlier person. We definitely, person who said that we miss Morrison. We definitely do miss him, Tom. But if we get Puskás on, I don't know who you take off. Puskás was not very good in some of his games recently. So I don't feel he's the answer. Everyone has this magical idea about Puskás, what they'd like him to be, and the reality sometimes I think is a bit different.
And I think the only one you could really take off on today's performance is Mate, but why would you take Mate off right now? It'd be illogical to, really. It's you might look to bring Puskás on at 65, 70 minutes, but I mean,
I think
not
the
right now.
problem, the problem with bringing Puskás on is you're going to change whatever is actually working in terms of creating chances at the minute.
Exactly. Yeah.
And realistically, the only way we're going to get back into the game now is by creating those same kind of chances in the second half.
Yeah, we need to revert to a much lower XG because that was working for us very well. Second tier, we're loving that at the start of the season, but when we increase our XG, we normally lose. It's kind of like the better we play. Actually, just the results at the moment are really frustrating. I want to be optimistic. I really do, but I'm not feeling it. And I'm going to go for a minute. I'll be back in a moment.
What we need is an early goal. Most overused cliche in football, but we
biggest cliche in football, right? But to be honest, I would kind of take any goal at any point. I don't care if it's early, late. Paul's just vanished. We'll get rid of Paul for a second off here. Oh, there we go. I'll take any goal, late, early, 90th minute tap in, screamer. Who cares, really?
I wouldn't really want a 90th minute because I still think it's so key to win. I mean, a loss would be damning, I think.
Yeah, a loss is going to be really, really awful. Is a draw is not really acceptable, but is a draw going to be better than a loss? Certainly, obviously, especially with Barnsley losing, because it just keeps us within distance of them. And obviously, the worst thing is going to be is if we do end up getting a point in this game. I mean, even a loss, if Barnsley lose today, we're within 3 points of Barnsley going into that next game. And the game against Barnsley is basically win or bust for the entire season. Because if we lose to Barnsley, it doesn't matter. We're not catching them. We just won't have enough games left to catch them. So that Barnsley game is just looming very large. It's definitely having 2 weeks off before it is going to be really, really key.
Yeah, it's getting as the weeks have gone by, it's getting more and more crucial, isn't it? That game, or has been getting more and more crucial.
I think it's on a. Is it a Friday night or Saturday evening?
It's on Sky, I think. Yeah, it got moved for Sky. So
moved to Sky. I can't remember whether it got moved to Saturday evening or Friday night. I think it might be Saturday evening. And it's going to be a big game. And Barnsley have been very good in the last 6 months.
Well,
I read a stat which they've played 46 games now behind closed doors, Barnsley, and they've scored 79 points.
It's not a bad record, especially with the way they started this season.
Very good record.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy thinking, because when they came to the Medeski earlier, you looked at them and you just thought they're going to get relegated. The way they played at the Medeski is crazy, really. To think that they're
a Friday night game.
Place. But Friday night under the lights.
If you haven't yet already done so, find us on Twitter, retweet our pinned tweet, drop a comment in the stream today, and you can win yourself a case of Lost Lager, potentially a full time. We'll be giving one away to somebody, whether we've won, lost, or drawn. So go ahead and share it on social media.
Share it and let us know your thoughts in the comments. So,
just watching the replay of the chances in the first half that both teams had, and the Jow one was a good block, wasn't it? Really.
I have no idea how Charlie Austin. Yeah, I've no idea. I've just seen the Charlie Austin one. I've no idea how Charlie Austin is smashed that wide.
Yeah, nor do I.
Hmm.
Okay, so that tells me that you're ahead of me on the.
Thoughts on Richards to Bayern? Good luck to Omar Richards. It's a really good move for him. I can't believe Elise has missed that.
It's dreadful.
No, it's just
so much missed it. It's the fact that he's got it so far off target.
Just put it on target. If the keeper saves it, then I'm fine with it. But
here we go.
Just putting that over the bar is just ridiculous. Richards to Bayern. I think he'll get some game time at Bayern. I've been told that he won't get game time by some people.
Where is Jaco Mate during this on the right hand side?
This is what I'm saying. There, you've got.
I think Rinomota
and Elise are all within 5 yards of Holmes, and none of them have seen the run.
Well, I think Rinamota's 1 yard off the player. I think at that point, Holmes has got to he's got to back off, because he's got to let Rinamota. You know, as I say, you've got to see that's Rinamota's man there. You know, if he gets past him, that's not my fault. I've got to make sure the player behind me does not now get in.
Yeah, I do agree. One of them has to deal with it. Certainly, like other than just Holmes, it's easy to say Holmes is massively at fault, but someone else has to deal with the ball as well, or the man. You can't. Holmes isn't going to be able to deal with the ball and the man, right? Like,
but he's.
I know he does neither. I'll give you that, Matt. I totally agree. He doesn't do either of them, but it's someone else has to deal with one of them for him to be able to deal with the other one.
I think in that situation he needs to drop off, because Rinamota's a yard away from the man. He's got to see that that's not his problem in certain sense. You know, that's someone else's man. He needs to find a way of stopping the man getting in from behind him, which he just doesn't do. So anyway, yeah. It's a dreadful goal to concede in many levels. You can analyse it and each player to the nth degree, really. So it's not going to cover any of them in too much glory, I don't think. So
no, and I don't think Raphael has anything to. I don't think he do anything about that goal, or Gibson right at the end. You just got to hope for better coverage before, haven't you? You just left them bare. He's going to leave a player. I mean, I guess some people could say Gibson needs to get ahead of him there, but
I mean, when you've got a QPR really player making an open cross from the byline, it's
I think it's really harsh if anyone was to say that, because you've got to be better than the bit before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I reckon we'll finish above them still, Terry. I think you'll be all right there.
Yeah, but I don't think Terry wants to take the fact that we're going to have lost them today.
No.
So teams are back out for the second half, and we're just lining up for kickoff. Get your score predictions in for the second half. Lee's gone, hopefully, Reading 2-1. I'll definitely hope for a 2-1. I'm going to say 1-1.
I'm going positive.
Yeah,
I'm going positive.
I'm going to say that QPR are going to win this 2-1. This is what I can see. Yeah.
I mean, that's not positive, Paul.
No, it's not positive, but I just feel it at the moment. So I can give a positive one. I can say we're going to win 3-1. I hope that's right.
Sprinkler on. Good job.
Nice. We need that just as we're about to take a corner. Come on, lads, you got this wrong. Where is that, on the halfway? I don't know where that is actually.
No, it's in the penalty box, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. That looks like Dolan.
I'm gonna inject some positivity. I'm still saying 2-1. I'm going 2-1 for the win.
Cool.
I think we're gonna do it today. Have they all the sprinklers have come on behind the goal? If they wanted something to sum up the first half.
I'm so glad that didn't happen when, say, one of our players was through on goal, and all of a sudden it's like, gosh, and it's like he's just about to score. I know
someone is definitely just softening that area at that end, just in case we go for on goal for the QPR player to slip the QPR keeper, isn't he?
We're just preparing the pitch for a nice dive for a penalty. I'll take that. I'll take absolutely.
I mean, the players can't really do a lot here. They just stood around.
Yeah, I've got to wait. So thinking about being positives and all these kind of things, hoping us to win. Right now, if I guaranteed you a draw, would you people in the comments, and Matt and Alex, would you take a draw right now?
How can you not? We're losing 1-0 at the minute. You have to take a draw.
I'd rather gamble and go for the win. What would you do, Matt?
Gamble and go for the win.
Yeah, there we are. You'd have been great on bullseye.
Someone's got to.
Here's what you could have won.
I think we could. I think we can turn it around still. I think there's been enough positives in the first half where we can just sort that final element out. Start quick.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's flood the pitch. Let's flood it. Yeah.
Flood it and call it off.
Yeah.
We need a very fast start to the second half. Come on, boys.
Zhao came out running like a 100-meter sprinter at the charging down the defence. So,
nice bit of reading. There we go. Joe Gamble, take the money. Joe Gamble. Joe Gamble, eh? Wow. What season was that? I can't remember. I do obviously remember him, but he didn't play many games.
Oh,
Did he play?
What a cross.
Come on.
What is Gibson doing?
Shank.
He's won a corner somehow, but
yeah, that shank there from Renamoto was outrageous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is Lewis Gibson renowned for his long range shooting or something?
I think he must be.
That's his third attempt this game, isn't it?
He had one earlier in the game as well, which was really, really weak.
Corner straight into the first man again.
Yeah, it's so much better when I'm at the same time watching. Cross coming into the box, surely the goalie's going to get that. Yeah, takes it easily.
Very comfortable in the end, so he wallops it out of play.
Yeah, school of goal kick from kicks there.
Certainly put some power behind it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He absolutely belted it, didn't he? Go on, Elise. Just a bit of magic to get him fired up. I think that's what he needs. There's 3 players around him there. I mean, that is... he had nowhere to go, did he? On the touchline.
They have done well at crowding out the
playmakers.
The danger men. You know, I mean, Ajari's had 2 players on him. Zhao's always had someone on his back. Same with
Ajari still had a big impact on the game, though. You know,
it's a fair point.
It sets up an absolutely great chance for Elise in the first half. So I'm not sure they've done that great on him.
True, yeah. Or Ajari's just done very well to combat it.
Mark Warburton always seems to look the same age. It's quite incredible. He looked exactly about 10 years ago, I reckon. It's amazing.
Why would they do a change now, 2 minutes after half time? That's
probably somebody thought they might be injured and they were yeah.
Number 5.
I think it. Yeah, or he could have easily got injured just from the corner or something, couldn't he? You never know. Oh. Just a moment of inspiration, a bit of luck's needed here, because at the moment it's pretty flat, isn't it?
Take anything right now, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Literally. A slice into their own net. A lucky free kick, a lucky penalty. We'll take anything.
I do agree, Ed. We do look slightly worn out, and it's a mix of things, isn't it? We don't really rotate our team particularly, unless we've got injuries. We played a lot of games, and mentally, I imagine they're worn out because they're not really picking up results as well.
Yeah,
I think.
But we haven't great record in the last 15 games of scoring in the second half, have we?
No, we haven't. No, the international break has come at like a perfect time for us, really.
Even if we were to win today,
we need a couple of weeks out. Yeah, we need a couple of weeks out now.
Just makes you realise how much we need. I mean, we could have scored that goal, but yeah, Swift is missed, definitely hugely missed, but also Yedon today. Could have still seen that goal. We could have still conceded that goal, so let's not pretend that. It's not like Yedon is a world-class defender, but you just feel, that was a bit lucky there, wasn't it? The way that felt. Could have gone anywhere.
I agree with this from Neil to an extent. We don't rotate because we can't, but there is options to rotate, but we don't. So Tetek, for example, doesn't really get a lot of game time. Melvin Lambert was on the bench a lot the first half of the season, didn't really play. I'm not saying we need to rotate starters all the time, but we have a lot of options on the bench that we just haven't necessarily used until very, very late in games. And
I would probably say though, it's probably a reason for that though, because if you see those players starting, or if you see Melvin Lambert coming on for Zhao at 60 minutes when it's 1-0, you're going to be looking at it and still kind of thinking, that's brave. I'm not sure about that kind of thing, or Tetek even. It's.
But then why? Like, we've still got a Baldock or an Aluko or Gibson, McIntyre. They've been on the bench a lot this season between them, and it's like you want to see us making subs a little earlier so that you're not running these guys into the ground who are starting every week.
What we need is a season-defining 45 minutes here. This is basically what we're looking after. We need to have a comeback here because, honestly, if we go into the international break, and we could easily be outside the playoffs, and I've seen so many games.
We can't be outside the playoffs, Paul, because Bournemouth aren't playing. No, Bournemouth aren't playing.
Good point. Yeah. But
I see your point. Yeah, we can't be outside the playoffs, but it will be out of our hands.
Yeah. But we need something because we had this game against Birmingham when we went behind. We also had the game against Birmingham early in the season when we had the opportunity to make it 2-2 with a penalty from Zhao, and we didn't take it. We had the Preston away when we could have won that game. We're just missing these opportunities now, aren't we? There's frustrating. And we could have we still could have beaten Brentford, but we didn't take the opportunities. We're not seeing those. We saw maybe the Bournemouth one, but Bournemouth aren't that great, are they? We need something to kind of prove, get the momentum back, because we're losing momentum massively now.
Yeah. That's a heavy touch from Yak.
Mate's out on the corner. Interesting.
Yeah, could try something. He wasn't having much influence in the first half, though, was he? Not really. He had the one chance when he was through and goal, miscontrolled it, but that was it. He wasn't really affecting the game. So corner here. Ovi's going to take it. Come on. Wednesday 2-0 up against Barnsley. Well, that would be cracking if that happens.
To turn up for the books. Not attacking the corner enough. Wasn't into a bad area by Ajaria, that to be fair.
To let you up because mine is crashing all over the place here at the moment. Let's see, we've got a throw in now. Overview with possession.
I was going to say you didn't miss much. It took about half an hour to get the ball. That was a classic Reading FC throw-in routine. That was
good defending by Renamosa.
That's better.
Though.
Come on, good ball, Elise.
Come on, Elise. It's a dreadful pass. It's just nothingness.
Another corner.
Yeah, Wednesday losing is obviously brilliant news. Wednesday winning, is great news for us.
Yes, that is. But we need to get a point here. Get a point here.
If we end up losing, then kind of big deal, right?
Well, no, it's good still.
Corner though. No.
Again, it's just not attacking the corners. No. Like some of these balls have gone into brilliant areas.
At least out on the left here, into Ajaria. Oh, Ajaria!
Come on, Ovi. Come on. Oh, it's just crowded out. Come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on. Get in.
Come on.
That's what we're talking about. Oh, it's offside.
Offside.
Oh, you're joking.
Done that. Got completely stuffed. Oh, I love it. He probably was offside as well. Oh, is he?
Run past him.
Oh, I'm not sure he is offside there. I don't know.
It's not the best angle that one to see it.
Yeah. I need to see from a side. That is absolutely no idea whether that was offside.
It didn't look offside.
No, it didn't look offside.
My opinion, but
we didn't really get a proper angle on it, did we? Yeah.
That's a bit of luck that we were saying that we needed, and we've not got it.
No, I can't tell if he was onside or off though.
No, it was a.
The thing is, if Moore doesn't get that and Mate touches it, Mate was definitely onside, right?
It's so hard to tell. The way he reacted, thought, oh, he's giving offside here, hasn't he? He wasn't celebrating. But there we are. A bit of excitement there, but not to be. That was a start that we needed, though. But fantastic from Ovi again, though.
Yeah,
he's been
Ovi making things happen again. So, which, as the comment at half time said, it's
show us the offside.
Sorry,
they really need to show us the offside again.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be a picture on. There'll be a picture on Twitter somewhere at some point. So,
yeah. It could have been offside, though. Who knows? In many ways, I really hope he was offside. It's kind of like, I hope he wasn't a yard onside, because that would be even more annoying.
That would be killer. That would be an absolute killer.
From Liam. Surprisingly.
I mean, yeah, he put it in the back of the net at least, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Yak.
Great touch.
Come on.
Go on.
Come on! Yes! Here we go!
Come on! That was the account. Yes!
Oh, come on! Here we go. Right, we can win this now.
Yeah,
we can.
Come on!
What were we talking about? What were we saying in the first half?
Lovely touch from Mate with his left foot there.
Oh, goalie has a shocker, but I do not give a shit.
It's on his right foot as well, Yeah.
That touch of his left foot is beautiful.
Lovely. It's lovely. What were we saying, though, about Yak in the first half, about not having his best half, but we can watch him do that, and then he can score a goal like that and pop up.
You just don't know what's going to happen. And he can affect games.
He does. Well, it's not he can. He does. He does. Like, he does it week on week, and he just scores. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Now let's push on, though, and let give away a sloppy goal. Let's go and get the second goal. We've now got ourselves back in this one.
I think we're winning from here.
All of a sudden, this now looks like quite a good start to the second half, doesn't it?
Yeah,
very good.
And we've scored.
Yeah, can't. This is what we like to see. Keep us on. Cheers. Appreciate you watching us. Thank you. Hopefully, we get to see a second Reading goal and 3 points, but a long way to go here. This game could go either way. QPR showed in the first half they can create chances and score. So, yeah. What do you reckon on this one, Matt?
Had a bit of the Bruce. It did have a bit of the Bruce in there.
In our game against Forest, he came up with us. Matt just kept on calling Bryce Samba Bruce all the way through the match.
Any goalkeeping error now for Reading is now going to be
so easily done, though. So it seems you had a good game, but it's just one of those games, wasn't it?
Nice little Brucey bonus, Matt.
Bruce, yeah.
Come on, Jara.
Last 3 goals have been goalkeeping.
Come on,
that's a good point, actually.
He's
that should be 2-1.
Oh, what has he done there?
Put it wide. He's taking it round the keeper and he just slices it.
He's
I think he gets his own foot.
Is it bounce? I don't know.
No.
He's just sliced it. He's just wedged it wide.
Oh, I don't know. I think it takes a bad bounce just before. That doesn't matter anyway. He's missed it. Yeah. But what a pass from Ovi again.
Yeah. And it's another chance again.
Yeah, another great chance as well.
The XG charts will be absolutely loving Reading today.
I can't believe the
chance. Oh, it's a cross here coming in. Oh, good defending there from Tom Holmes.
You are way behind, Paul.
I was going to say you're about 10 seconds behind, I think, Paul.
My stream is
very quick free kick now. Taking it with a motor on the right. Yak's in the middle.
Just doesn't fall to him.
Out for a corner.
QPR defenders are going nuts that was taken quickly.
Well, they just look completely and utterly shell shocked right now. QPR.
Yeah,
They just look.
QPR are definitely on the back foot.
This has got to be our opportunity to get the second goal because
Yeah.
we are all over them at the moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a speechless reaction, wasn't it, there, Dave? That's how we all felt about it. I can't believe they missed that. But corner now coming up.
Come on,
Here it comes to the box.
Come on. Oh, it's taken a couple of deflections.
Just wide.
I'm not sure. Was that a miss or?
No, it takes a couple of deflections.
It's actually a good header.
Yeah,
good.
It could have gone anywhere. That could have gone absolutely anywhere.
Yeah, he's from that angle. I don't think he could do much more there. No, it's deflected off. Is it Josh Laurent there?
Yeah, it's just bounced straight off.
Oh, actually, I've just seen a picture of the offside, and I think
it's not offside. I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, I was going to say it's looking very, very onside. I've just seen a still of it.
I don't know which player is more runs past, but he runs past the guy with the bleached blonde hair. Like, there's no way he could be offside because he's not stood in front of him.
He didn't look offside when he scored it, but we have scored since, so it's not a.
It's not the end of the world, I guess.
No, and we scored pretty quickly afterwards. I don't think we should focus on it too much.
It's a frustration still, but
I don't know, George, how he missed that.
I can tell you how he's missed. He's tried to shoot at the goal, and he's put it wide.
Nice. Textbook analysis here from Michael Owen.
That was my football punditry right there for you.
Alan Hansen, just stay in retirement because we've got a replacement.
You're welcome.
You could challenge Michael Owen, Alex. That is.
Thanks, Alex.
Me and Michael Owen come from the same school of football in Norwich, so.
Yeah. It was good, wasn't it? He's tried to have a shot and he's missed it. Yeah. Well, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a fair point, but
I've summed it up for you there, really. I've summed up how he's missed.
You have.
You said.
Good ball, all just above him.
He's whipped that in too high, really. No one could get on that one. We played well in both halves now.
Oh, he's won it again. Zhao's won it.
Great tackle from Zhao there to win the ball back.
Zhao. That's good play. Come on, Elise.
Come on.
Don't hit it. Don't hit. You didn't need to shoot there.
Oh,
that was just a rush of blood.
That was rash.
Come on.
Yeah. It was never on, was it, really? Come on, Omar.
Oh, Richard.
Oh, that's a foul. Here we go.
Free kick out wide
in a good position.
To be honest, I don't think that was worse than the Torres one, purely because, as Paul did say, it did bounce for Zhao. I'm not giving him any kind of pass there, but it did bounce in front of him.
No, the Torres one was worse. Definitely the Torres one. And if you're even older than that, Ronnie Rosenthal was definitely a lot worse than that.
So at least with the ball in here, we've got 27 minutes roughly before the end of the game.
We are looking the most likely to score, but we had that in the first half. So come on.
It's a poor free kick.
It's really poor free kick that.
You've got to think that at some point in the off season, that's going to be at least his kind of main thing that someone tells me he needs to work on is improving his set pieces,
especially ones when he's actually shooting a goal.
Although, of course, once he leaves Reading and is somewhere else, the likelihood of him taking set pieces is probably going to drop. So,
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know about both of you guys. That makes me very happy seeing Charlie Austin going off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think he's actually played that well, to be honest.
No, he hasn't. No, but I understand what Matt's saying, though.
It's nice to see a goal scorer coming off, but I just don't think he's actually done that well for them today.
No.
Who's coming on? So it's Joe Willock and
number 12, whoever's number 12 is.
I think number 12 is.
No, a bit of perspective here from Neil saying about how avoiding relegation, which is fair, which is true. At the start of the season, we would have all taken this scenario, wouldn't we? But now we're in it. I'm greedy for more. I'm sure most Reading fans are. And I'm sure you'd love to see it as well, Neil. But a throw into us in the QPR half, but
Elias Chair as well came off as well in that substitution. Sorry, I missed that. Austin and Chair.
Okay.
That's a very interesting move.
Someone's told Elias Chair he needs to take a seat.
Stop it.
Oh my God, that was worse than my one in the first half. That is shocking, Alex. But I'm enjoying it still in a weird way. But
I have a lot of admiration for it.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. I'm encouraging that.
I mean, if anyone else has got a better Elias Chair pun, please feel free to send it in.
Yeah, feel free to send it in because there must be some. This is when we want people who work for kind of like newspaper tabloid headlines, and they'll have absolutely bang them out in a split second, about 20 of them.
Or I'm sure there's a few dads out there with a few very good dad jokes and they can chuck
Eric
in the chat today.
Could be mums as well.
Well
Up there, Matt. They, you know, mothers are known for incredibly bad humour. I remember my mother. It's just, yeah.
If you haven't already, by the way, just while the game is slowing down with QPR on the ball here, putting the ball into the box, Raphael needs to claim that. Yeah. If you haven't already, go onto Twitter or Facebook, share our post, comment in here, and we'll be giving away some Brewdog at the end of the game today, whether Reading do go on to get a winner or not.
Yes, that would be good. I'd rather it was a winner.
Definitely. We all want to see a winner, if only so that we see more videos of Paul going to Waitrose tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we live for on a Saturday evening.
If we win tonight, I will go to Waitrose, but I'm definitely not going if we get a draw. And 100% if we lose. Oh God, Raphael, don't do that. Oh, big chances we've had in this game and we've not taken them though. We have scored one, so that's good, and it is 1-0, so it's not a disaster. But you look at the opportunity that we had for Elise just for half time, Lucas Jow. It's not a game when you're going to come out of it saying, well, we didn't have any shots. I mean, the problem is both of them are off targets. You look at it and it's deceiving, but a great opportunity.
It's so similar to the Forest game now, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
A couple of weeks ago, last weekend.
Yes.
We've got all these chances.
Yeah.
We just need one to fall for us.
It feels like longer ago than last weekend, doesn't it? Come on.
Bad cross.
Way over.
I think, interestingly, I think we might have changed system. I think we've got both Zhao and Mate up front now.
Mate moved left at the start of the second half, definitely, and he's playing more as a striker.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed, Ian Bennett. I'll be all right.
Yeah. We're definitely playing a diamond.
I'm fine. I just want to see us win. But if we don't win, we can have no impact on this. We can just enjoy
It's long ball football. It seems to win pay off for us for some reason.
That is the hold-up play I want to see from Lucas Jow that we were talking about at the start of the season. That moves us up the pitch. Come on,
he's having a much improved second half.
Yeah, if it's a goal, it would be the perfect.
Come on, backstick. Oh.
No power on the cross. A difficult header there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Under pressure as well as QPR now try and break.
Bring him down.
That's a great tackle. That's a brilliant tackle in the end from Holmes. Take it away. Still got it, QPR though, on the edge of the box now.
Would you make substitutions?
I don't know who I'd bring on, so probably not.
Yeah,
I don't look at us and think we don't look like we're lacking energy. We're creating, maybe not for the last few minutes, but we look like we might. I don't think I would at the moment.
No. Would you? I think if.
I guess anyone you'd probably possibly think is taking off one of Rinomota because he's been injured and out for a bit. But
that maybe Zhao as well. But I mean,
I wouldn't
replacing him for Puskas, and it's very.
You've got to get a win here. You've got to leave your best striker on the pitch, surely.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, you guys said at half time that you would gamble here, right? If you're going to gamble, then you're going to have to take a defender or a midfielder off and put on Puskas.
But not yet, though.
No, probably in 5 to 10 minutes.
No, not. Yeah. Not with 20 minutes to go, because as disappointing as it would be to get a draw, that's not a disaster.
No, and you don't want to risk a draw. Or...
Wait. No, you guys can't come back to this side now. I'm sorry. You both said you've got to gamble for the victory.
It's a flexible beast. We can do what we want. We make the rules.
The situation has changed.
Yeah, definitely. That's an ambitious pass there from Gibson, but it's worked out nicely. Lucas Joe.
Come on. Oh, he's just been crowded out again by 2 players. Mate as well.
Oh.
Just wide from Holmes.
But I think the goalie might have had it covered.
Probably had it covered, and it's another shot that has drifted wide, unfortunately. So it's another one that's going to go on the stats as a shot, but not on target.
No, and probably not that close in the end.
That was a good fit wide or so. So
Raphael kicks it long. Set by QPR. But we need some energy of some type from the team here. I mean, it's not like they're not trying, but just something.
This kind of moment, you really think that actually a sub would probably help, just to put some extra energy on the field.
What have we got, though?
Is Tete on the bench? Because if he is, then I would probably say I would want to replace and keep the system like for like, and replace Rinamoto or Laurent with a player who's going to do a similar kind of job.
Estevez maybe as well, possibly.
Yeah,
playing that.
Or is Semedo must be on the bench, right?
So Semedo, Semedo.
Yeah, I guess I would probably bring Semedo on for 15 minutes for Rinamoto or Laurent.
Yeah, no, I'd agree on that one. Absolutely, I think
you just need like 15 minutes of extra energy here just to try and like push for a winner.
Yeah,
because a winner at this point is just going to be massive, because we're going to go back up to 5th. Barnsley is still losing 2-0.
The comments, anyways. Do you think we're going to win this game? Do you think we can pull a goal from somewhere? Oh, it's big 20 minutes coming up here if you include probably 3 or 4 minutes of injury time, which there is virtually on every single game. Rotherham are so random. Rotherham are now winning 2-0. Yeah, I think it looks like they might well stay up this season, which is fine. I don't have any problem with Rotherham. But, yeah.
Very tenacious side, though, aren't they, Rotherham still?
Oh, yeah, totally. Okay, so QPR coming forward here. Quite big gaps.
Don't pass it out from your own box.
Oh, what is he doing there? Don't do that. Don't attempt that. Oh, I think that is...
That's bad defending. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That is reckless.
He's very, very lucky as well. Very lucky. Because he actually passed it into the QPR player. It would have actually made... There was a QPR player who was offside who couldn't actually intervene with play, which was lucky in the end. So, but came to nothing.
He looks knackered, which is not surprising. He played on Wednesday. He is a young player as well. But here we go. It's a nice bit of play. Bringing it forward now. Elise. Just one bit of magic. That's what we need.
That's a good tackle in the end there by QPR.
Yeah, it's a good tackle.
It's just lost its impetus the last 5 minutes, hasn't it?
I think we do need
from both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both teams have really gone into a lull, but there's still time for it to come back again, isn't there? And we don't want to
convinced we're going to bring on a defender. I'm not quite sure what defenders we've really got left to bring on, if I'm honest, Paul.
I think he could be right. I think he could bring on an Estevez for Holmes, though, which would make kind of sense.
That would make some sense, yeah. Lovely play.
More going forward.
Heavy pass from Elise into Zhao there, but Rinamoto's won it back again.
Come on, Rinamoto.
Rinamoto's having an excellent game as well.
That was a great ball from Holmes. Come on, get onto him.
It's a big gap here in midfield. An even bigger gap in play.
We've definitely changed formation, because you're seeing now when we've got the ball, Laurent is dropping in to play right back. Lawrence definitely dropping in to play right back and letting Holmes push on, which if that's the case, then I would definitely advocate to bring Estevez on.
Yeah.
There's a
You've got
corner
to bring Estevez on and push that, like, you know, push that right-hand side as much as you can going forwards if Lawrence is going to drop back when we've got the ball.
corner now for QPR here. So this is a big moment coming up right now.
As the camera was panning around there, you saw Holmes. He looked absolutely shattered at the back.
He does. He looked absolutely knackered. Maybe that's just the way he looks.
Possibly, yeah.
He does look done in. Okay, it's a good header clearance. QPR still got the ball, but it's quite a distance out now.
Second ball.
Come on, just get it out. Get it away.
Come on, Holmes.
Fourth ball.
Away.
Someone just put your foot on it. There you go. Gibson just absolutely smashes it clear.
And we want to throw from that as well.
Yeah, giving everything here. You can see they are. A lot of them look done in, and a lot of QPR players do as well. To be honest,
it's been a very high
intensity. Is quite nice news, I guess, because it does keep some semblance of that 106-point record being safe. I think they need to drop 4 points.
Puskas and Semedo being readied, so a change is coming now.
Barnsley have scored.
No, it's 2-1, isn't it?
2-1, yeah.
2-1 to Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, you wouldn't bet against Barnsley turning that around still. Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday.
If we can go and get a winner now, it's going to be massive, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, just pick up a goal, get 2 more points, and just...
So it's probably going to be Rinomato coming off, you would imagine.
Probably for Semedo. I would guess it would be Mate or Zhao for Puskas, but I'm not really sure.
Not because of performance for Rinomato at all, but...
No, Rinomato has been fantastic, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Chance here for QPR. Oh, no, wide.
Flashes across goal.
Corner.
Deflected to his corner, yeah.
Getting on top again now, QPR. Oh, that was a big... I don't know, it might have gone straight to Rafael. You never know, but it hit Liam Moore.
Main thing is it didn't end in the net.
Yes, that is what we want. I totally agree there, Mr. Garcia. That is the way forward. Ball comes in, headed clear. That's out for a goal kick.
Goal kick.
Go on, Rafa. Grab the ball.
What was that, Alex?
Just need Rafa to grab the ball, get on with it.
Lucas Yao coming off for Puskas.
I think that makes more sense. I think
it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mate's offered more of a threat up front in the second half than Zhao.
Yeah, he's not quite been on it today, Zhao. He's been better this second half. So, but yeah, no, of the two, and Elise coming off for Semedo. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to move players around here, aren't we? I don't think Elise has been fantastic today.
Yeah, no, you'd probably, I guess you'd probably keep the two up top. You'd probably move Ajaria in behind, then Semedo and Rinomato either side, you'd probably think now.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, Elise.
Multiple people here saying Puskas is going to grab the winner, Paul. If he does do that,
I absolutely hope he does. Yeah, why? I want that.
Will you be singing Puskas songs outside Waitrose if he does?
Yeah, I'm all up for all that kind of crap. Yeah,
excellent.
I'd even, but we've got a lot to do yet before that happens. So
need to get the goal first.
Yeah, and not concede.
QPR threatening more and more at the moment, which is right in our box at the moment. Out on the left hand side.
Definitely more
get the ball in. Raphael claims.
Good take. Very good take.
He's been launching it very early and very quickly upfield as well. We've not had
and very unsuccessfully. Yeah, very unsuccessfully.
But I mean, yeah, but that's more. I think he's been done again. Oh, that's a great save.
Oh,
that's wide.
A free kick. to Reading.
Oh, I mean, this Holmes gets absolutely sat on his. Just don't know what he's doing there.
Completely.
Raphael just gets the foot to it.
Great save by Raphael.
Very good.
That is, isn't it? That is
He just leaves.
save.
Massive save. He leaves his leg there and just, it's a very good save. Crucial save as well.
That, celebration there from Raphael for making that save. Well, I don't blame him. That is a big moment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If we now go on to win this game or even pick up a point, that's huge, isn't it? So, God, I tell you what, I will be happy was when I get some Wi-Fi that actually works. That'd be the biggest result for me. So much refreshing of iFollow today that I think I'm going to get RSI. This is constant. It's been mainly QPR for the last 10 minutes there, hasn't it? We haven't.
QPR have definitely taken over the game for the last 10 minutes or so. But that save from Raphael is, just absolutely kept Reading in the game there.
Big moment.
If you can see there, the heads drop and the game's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the difference, I guess, between today's game and the game on Wednesday, is that we haven't. Lovely player, Jaria.
It's crowded out quickly, unfortunately.
It's good. Yeah, but
Remote just can bring it down.
It's a tough one for Remote to control that one, though, isn't it? I mean,
absolutely.
Luton Town beating Preston. Well, that's the one that's going to set the nation speaking, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that 14th versus 15th in the Championship?
You could not get more mid-table mediocrity if you tried. Very cool.
What a miss!
They're definitely starting to create more chances now. QPR.
They're getting a lot of chances.
I really think that we need to bring Estevez on just to try and push the game quickly up the field.
Yeah.
That is a dreadful miss. Really, to not get ahead on that.
There we go. What am I?
Tom Holmes coming off, I think.
I'm a seer. What can I say?
Yeah, Holmes looks absolutely shagged. Absolutely done in. So, I mean, he's left everything on the pitch. He's had an up and down match. That's to be fair. But young player, he learned from these games. And he hasn't been disastrous or anything. So, Estevez, another young player, but you would hope just a little bit fresher. Should be. And also maybe just that one moment of quality going forwards. We just need one moment. If you look at the game,
I mean, Estevez, when he's come on in the past, Estevez has hit the bar a couple of times. He's had a couple of long-range efforts, which have been very good. You just need
normally winning those games, though, aren't we? Already when he comes on.
That wasn't a good pass back from Liam Moore. Though.
No, it wasn't. No.
I don't know what Liam Moore's thinking there, to be fair, because he's about 8 yards away from Raphael. Raphael can't do much there apart from just try and get it away from a QPR player who's pressing more and is going to be pressing Raphael if he takes a touch. It's not a good decision from Moore, that.
Yeah, he was definitely knackered there, Rob. Barnsley losing. But at the moment, I don't think we're going to score. We look far more likely to concede than score. Yeah. Long throw coming into the box. Good header clearance there.
It almost feels like the steam's gone out, which, I mean, the amount of running they did in the first bit of the game is QPR again coming, header at the back post.
My God, that's a dreadful header by a QPR player. I have no idea how QPR haven't. I mean, they had the one big chance, but they really should have had more.
Raphael just bowls it straight out to QPR, and they come again now as they got it on the right. Another ball into the box.
Good defending there from Omar.
We really need to get our foot on the ball for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We don't think that's going to happen now, Alex. I think this is it.
That's
like I mean, here, QPR are making mistakes. They're giving the ball back to us. We've got to just calm down a little bit.
35-yard screamer would be lovely, Shane. And this is what we want. We want Jaria to score the winner. Just have a shot. Just get down the other end would be relieving of tension. That's a terrible header for QPR when he had a minute ago. was awful.
I don't know what's worse though. I don't know what's worse, the header or the fact that Raphael just dived. And he just
Once
does that.
Raphael makes a mistake, it affects him with his kicking, and he just it falls apart. You see it all the time.
It's so garbage sometimes. It's ridiculous.
Mm. It's like even with that save, it's just like it's straight at him, and he still dives to make a save. It's quite amusing. It's very amusing. It's QPR again. Oh, he's got it on his right foot, and it's just
no.
Oh, it's another corner for QPR.
On here.
Yeah, they are.
This is everything that we did in the first half that QPR is now doing to us in 10 minutes. Actually, that wasn't. Was there a deflection on there? Oh. Follow doesn't know what to do.
Well, no, it's a corner. Let's not bother. So that clearly wasn't a goal for QPR there. We've cleared it, but we didn't see much of it, so we couldn't really say much about it. Ovijaria still playing his own game here. Taking out 4 QPR players there.
How he's still got the ball there, I do not know.
And not only that, he doesn't just take them out, but yeah, he keeps the ball as well. That's the amazing thing. It's all well and good doing all these skills and tricks, but he actually kept the ball and passed it off. Yeah. But he needs to do that. There's no players around him to give him the ball. It's really, it's almost like it's almost like a captain's performance by Jaria today. He's tried to lead the team, hasn't he, with his own individual performance?
Absolutely. Yeah. As he's picked it up again and bringing it forward to his.
I reckon he should be captain. Just make that clear. No way. Come on, Puskas.
Here we go. We got a throw in at least. We're up in their half.
Down the other end, lads. We got there. We've got there.
Finally got out of our half.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a big moment because we haven't been down here for a while. Forgot what it was like. The players are seeing the Dolan stand. There's nobody there, but they've now recognised they can go that way. It is allowed. Come on.
Dolan stand sucking them in.
Yeah. Throw to Rinomato, controls it nicely. A bit of a heavy pass there to Estevez, but we still got it. It's gone backwards, but we still got possession.
Just frustrating. That's relieved all the pressure now. We've gone from a throw in 10 yards out to back to Raphael.
No, he's going to hit it long. QPR defenders.
And we've lost it.
Yeah.
That's just so frustrating because we've gone from having a throw in a very good position to just passing all the way back to Raphael and just giving it straight back to QPR.
We don't know actually what we're doing right now, do we?
No.
It's lost all shape and...
Yeah, 2 players going for headers.
Yeah, I think we gave so much in the first 70 minutes that we just
needed... FC, desperation, 10 minutes. That's a foul.
Yeah.
That should be a yellow card as well, but it won't be.
It's forceful to say the least there from number 21 of QPR. Just no, I'm in the back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a definite foul. You can't argue with that. I'm sure QPR fans won't like it. But yeah, if you are joining us, all you need to do is retweet or share your post on Twitter and Facebook, and you can be entered to win a free 24 cans of Lost Lager Brewdog. It is great stuff. Makes a difference. And you have to comment in the live stream. But that's it. It's as simple as that. It's not difficult. Free beer. How can you go wrong? You can't really, can you? QPR coming forward here. We do not want to concede a late goal here, and we definitely could with a cross coming in. Good defending there. It does look like Morrison when you're watching it on TV and I follow. But it's Gibson, clearly. It's going to be across here.
A last minute goal for QPR and one for Barnsley would just really round off what's been a shitty week for Reading.
I'm laughing, but it would not be funny if it happened at all. But sometimes you have dark humour, isn't it? And that's what that would be.
That's a
Come on, Semedo.
There we go. Yeah.
He has not done anything since he's come on, Semedo.
None of them has really. Yeah.
No, the Puskas hasn't had an opportunity to touch the ball, has he? Really? Maybe one.
How many minutes of injury time were there?
4 minutes.
4. I would say we desperately need a goal here.
Not going
and
backwards. Like we're looking backwards too often. Still. Like I don't understand what this. QPR haven't pressured us pretty much the entire game, and we're still looking backwards when we've got the ball. Doesn't make sense.
Come on. Oh, it's going to give a foul for that, isn't it? Of course,
not
he
the
is.
worst person.
Yeah, logic. The way we're playing the game just doesn't make sense at 1-1. We're like, I don't understand why we're playing so slowly with the ball.
It's a team that's feeling pressure and doesn't know what to do with the ball at that moment. They don't want to make mistakes, so they go backwards.
I mean, Semedo's picking the ball up and he's not even looking forwards, is he?
No.
He just comes. He just as soon as he gets the ball, he's looking backwards.
Terrible touch there from Estevez. He's thinking about what he's going to do before he got to the ball. No, that's a goal kick. That, yeah, nowhere near that one from QPR. I mean, it was an opportunity, but from a long way out.
It's from 25 yards out, and I think it ended up 25 yards wide in the end.
Yeah. It did. Wow. I mean, after going 1-0 down, would you take a draw at half-time? I would have. But we haven't even got that yet. And we still could win. We still could win this game. It is not impossible. Not looking incredibly likely, but you never know. So much.
Can't seem to.
No.
We just can't seem to plug the.
Since we made the subs, we haven't touched the ball for we haven't controlled the ball. We haven't done anything.
Oh, it's very good from Estevez. Oh, that's
foul
there. I think he's not given a foul. He's just given a throw.
Yeah, he didn't give anything.
What?
Yeah, we just haven't done enough since we made the substitutions. It's completely just killed any momentum the game had.
What was the throw in there though? That was a stupid throw in. I mean, it was never going to work out.
Yeah.
It's just rush thinking, isn't it? I mean, I don't understand why you do that. Get on the free beer as well. Retweet it. Improve your evening. Retweet this. Get a comment in. And then you're entered to win 24 cans of Lost Lager.
I'll take 3 points and no Lost Lager, to be honest. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You know,
we're not going to win this one, are we? Well, come on. Let's be
there's
honest.
a minute to go. Come on. Be positive.
No, QPR, be happy with a point here. And to be frank, I'll be happy with a point as well. Get retweeting. Get everyone. Norwich have drawn. That's the result. I'll take that. They can only now get 107 points, and they're not going to beat our points total. But frustrating day so far for Reading here. But I don't know. Are we going to get another chance to have a shot? I guess there'll be another minute or so. Yeah, well, he's injured, isn't he? So they want 11 players, don't they? I mean, yeah.
I thought they made another.
Yeah, I mean, is this the worst result ever? No, but it's not great by any means.
How are Barnsley going? That's the key.
Still 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday.
2-1.
But we all said before the game, all Reading fans were saying this is Freeport, we must win today. It was an absolute must win. We could not afford to drop points. And I think we'll definitely try and justify it by the fact that Barnsley have lost, right? Like, it's still not a good result in the grand scheme of things.
Put it this way, would Barnsley rather have got a draw today if they don't draw? So we'd move, what position would be ahead of them then? Up to 5th?
If we pick up a winner, which we're not going to, I don't think, we'd be up to 5th, but we'll still be 6th today. Okay.
But we'd be how many points clear of Bournemouth? So there would be 3 points there?
Yeah. So if they won their game in hand, they'd go above us on goal difference. So
yeah. But at the moment, we just so badly need that international break because we look, we're just missing key players and just form. Yeah, God. This
last 20 minutes has been absolutely fucking awful football from both sides, I have to say.
You say that, but I think QPR have actually done okay. It's just their finishing.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, God, Raphael, don't do that to me. Don't give me heart attacks like that. Get the ball out. Get the ball up there, Raphael.
The ball forwards, Reading.
Yeah. What is, I mean,
it's the 95th minute.
Oh, it's just Mato on his heels again.
I just don't understand the tactics at all. Like on Wednesday night, we were lumping it long with 20 minutes to go when it was 1-1, and today it's the 95th minute, and we're just like, yeah, we'll just run it forwards 40 yards.
Well, that's it. What we've done is we've done the polar opposite because we know we shouldn't have done that on. There's a chance here. Oh,
that's going to be it, isn't it?
That could have been a late killer. Full time, 1-0. Yeah, definitely not the best result ever. Could have been a lot worse. Could have lost. Yeah, that's the only positive. We didn't lose, Matt, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with Barnsley losing. You know, we're 1 point closer. You know, 1 point to add to the tally for the end of the season. We didn't lose as well. You know, we were really under the cosh there for the last 15 minutes, you know, so we were able to hold out. We gave a lot in the first half. You know, there was a lot of effort that was given today. Get into the international break, rest, recuperate, and then, you know, as the cliches keep rolling off our tongue, 8 more cup finals to go afterwards. So
yeah, Bennett is convinced that we're going to finish 8th, but I mean, if it was that certain, we'd all be millionaires. Like I said earlier off the bookie, so we bet on that at all. We have got a huge match coming up against Barnsley, and our next match after international break, that is our game of the season right there, Alex, isn't it?
Yeah, that Barnsley game is pretty much going to determine whether we make the playoffs or not now. If we win that game, we'll be there, I think. If we lose that game, it doesn't matter really what we do the rest of the season because we just won't catch Barnsley, and Bournemouth will overtake us. So that game is just season defining pretty much.
Yeah, totally. And well done to Rob Malloy. You have won the lager. Appreciate everyone being with us. We're going to go and do the live one on Twitter and Facebook in a minute. Yeah, not the best, not the worst. Missed opportunity. We move on. Cheers. Thanks.